Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I want to talk about the rise of procurement. There are 6 rise of procurement. And if you will achieve value for money in your procurement activities, it means that you need to take the 6 rise into consideration. So let's start with the first rise of procurement, which is price. You want to make sure that as you are executing your procurement function, you want to procure product at the right price, not as face value. So you want to make sure that the price you are paying for that product is the right price according to industrial standards or market condition. So the right price is not determined by only the price being very low. There are times where you can have a lower price, but it's not the right price. So the right price can be a bit higher, but there are other issues that make that price to be the right price. So let's take for example, you have like 20 suppliers that bid for a particular procurement, and then each of them, let's say you are procuring a laptop, and then one supplier is giving you the laptop for $1,000, another supplier giving you the laptop for $900, and then you have another supplier giving you the laptop for $500, and you have another supplier giving you the laptop for like $1,002. So the first thing we want to look at is that the supplier giving the laptop for $500, that is what we consider in procurement as a normally low bid. So that supplier needs to be investigated because all the suppliers are in the range 900, 1,000, 1,200. So I say, where is he getting the raw material from that he wants to give, the laptop for 500? Even though it looks to take into consideration the durability of the product, quality is conformance to specification, and it is fitness for purpose. So, for example, you wanted a particular laptop with 200, let's say 500 gigs in capacity, and you wanted a laptop to have a webcam, you have the keyboard inserted into the laptop, and the person want to procure that laptop. It's fit for purpose. What you bought the laptop for, to process data, is doing just that. So that's quality. So quality is fitness for purpose and conformance to what? Specification. So just what you specify in your bid document or your RFQ, that's what you want the supplier to provide. And then that meets quality standard. So let's use a chair, for example. If I want a chair in the office to move backward, forward, I have tires, and they procure a chair, and the chair is doing just that, that means that chair meets quality standard. So you want to make sure in procurement that you have quality product. So it's one of the rise of procurement. To achieve value for money, make sure that the product you're acquiring from the supplier meets quality standard. It's very, very much important as a procurement officer. Don't procure just anything substandard product. That will cost organization a lot, because if we procure something that will not last long, or that will not be long lasting, the organization that become redundant, people will not use it, and it become a waste of money. So you want to eliminate waste in your procurement process. So it's very much important that you take into consideration the right quality. Make sure you source for supplier that will provide you the desired quality that you need. Very, very much important. So we'll move on to the right quantity. Why is it important that in procurement you need the right quantity? Because if you don't have the right quantity, it hinders your operation. Assume you need to send people in the bush to do a research for your entity, and the people need like 3 vehicles, and you want to provide one. It incapacitates them to be able to execute that operation. So it becomes a problem. Your office needs 10 cartons of rim sheet to operate for the quarter, and you just provide like 5 cartons. It hinders operation. So you want to make sure that the right quantity is provided. You want to make sure the supplier is capacitated and have the ability to be flexible and to provide the kind of quantity that is needed to fulfill your organization demand. Remember, in procurement, you are fulfilling demand. Procurement starts from need analysis. So when you analyze the need, somebody tells you, for example, I want 5 laptops. Another person tells you, I want, let's say, 5 cartridges. That's a demand. So you want to make sure that demand is fulfilled. So for giving them the right quantity is very, very essential. Another thing to take into consideration of the right quantity is budget. So when there's budgetary constraint, you have to reduce the quantity to meet up with the supplier payment. So that also needs to be taken into consideration. But the right quantity is very much important for procurement professional to make sure that they can be able to enhance the organization performance and increase productivity and proficiency in the workforce. It's very, very much important that they do that. Then we move on to the right time. Procurement is about timeliness. It's very much important as a procurement officer. Remember, when you prepare your procurement plan, you are looking at the lead time. You prepare a schedule for those procurement activities on the procurement plan. So as you prepare the schedule, you want to meet up with that schedule. Because if you don't provide the goods or services on time, it hinders the organization operation, it stops progress. So you want to make sure that it's on time. Somebody needs a laptop to do a particular job and it's delayed, you are delaying the whole organization job. So it's very important that you make sure that you have your product or services on time. And then we also go to the right source. You want to source from suppliers that are responsible, suppliers that have financial capacity, suppliers that can be able to meet your demand, even in the time of emergency. So the right source is supplier that is responsible, financially capable. You want to deal with supplier that have the capacity to supply you or to go into a long-term contract that will be able to supply the kind of goods and services that you need. Also, the right place is another key rise of procurement. The last one, if you're doing international procurement or even local procurement, you want to make sure you specify where the goods will be delivered. Why is it important? Because, for example, some institution where they got the office is not where they have the warehouse. So you want to specify where the goods will be delivered. If you don't specify, the supplier might deliver the goods to your office, and that would make you to incur another cost taking the goods from the office to the warehouse. So you want to make sure that you specify where the goods will be taken. Thank you, and I hope you enjoy the lecture. I'll see you in the next video. Remember, we are Bright Mind Consultancy. We are here to provide business consulting for you. You can contact me through my email or my phone number in the description box. Thank you. See you next video.